good nerd, bad nerd.
And you want to be interviewing me if you're good nerd, bad nerd.
Right.
I'm both good nerd and bad nerd.
Fantastic. So, just really quick, who are you? Why are you here celebrating this evening?
Well, I'm Harry Kloor. I'm a science fiction writer, producer, and director. I wrote for Star Trek Voyager. I helped create the series Earth Final Conflict. I'm currently writing a big feature for Fox called Ill Wind. And I have a variety of shows in development that are all science fiction.
So you're kind of the go-to nerd for genre TV.
I'm actually a super nerd because I also create technology firms. So I was the chief scientist for the X Prize, chief scientist for a stem cell company. So while I'm writing a feature for Fox called Ill Wind, which has to do with a very cool book that's based on Kevin Anderson's book, I'm also running several technology companies. So I'm a super nerd.
So when you're writing your scripts, you can actually base the science in the movies and your stories off of the actual science you're creating.
Not only do I base it off the actual science, but I actually focus on how does that change our lives. In other words, I move past the science and look in how it's going to change society, how it's going to change our relationships, how it's going to change our personalities. So rather than looking at it superficially, I look and see what the long-term ramifications are. What are the emotional transformations that will occur?
So you deal with technology in the philosophical way.
Yes, I deal with it. I mean, bad science fiction focuses just on the tech. Good science fiction focuses on how the tech changes your life. How does it make it different? If you write a science fiction movie and I can just change the words back, it's bad science fiction. If it allows you to do something that's completely new and different, it explores humanity in a new way, then that's real science fiction.
What are you working on right now that people can catch your work?
What I'm working on right now is a project called Ill Wind for Fox and another project called Monster School. And I also have two TV shows in development. One's Ink and Blood, which is based on the birth of the Silver Age of comics, and another one is a very cool show called The City, which I can't talk about.
I actually want to talk about Monster School because this seems like you have a who's who of creature actors all coming together to make a fantastic kind of media-wide project.
Yeah, so Monster School is from the brain of Len McLeod. It's quite brilliant. It has to do with bringing the actors together and saying, look, the reason they play monsters is because secretly they are monsters. And it involves a school where people are kids are maturing, and they're finding out that they're going to evolve into monsters. And we've taken a who's who of every actor that has played in horror films and science fiction films and put them into this project.
That's fantastic. When can people, is that still early on? When can people expect to see some of that?
Well, a graphic novel will probably release this fall, and then the first film will come out next year.
That's awesome. So, super nerd here. Check out his work. Monster School's coming out. Ill Wind on Fox. When is Ill Wind? Any air date for that yet?
We're still working on the script, and it's a big disaster movie. So Fox will have to decide on the release date, and it's based again on Kevin Anderson and Doug Beeson's award-winning book.
Fantastic. Thank you so much.